Democratic Party tey bu ñu dikalaat ci mbir mi ak décision bi lan moo tax UDP contest because dinañ ci dikk xam naa ci kanam ci biir waxtaan because am nañu jàngat ne UDP dafa war na bañ a contest foofee because of ki fa nekkoon xam ne kii faatu ba tax by election bi am mi ngi bokkoon fi nga xam ne mooy NPP so ñoom ñoo moomoon seat boobu noonu but anyway balaa yu ñëw si loolu tey ba ñu doon jàngatal li jëm ci pre campagne bi nomination bi yu mel noonu tey nan nga ci jàngat ak taxawaay bi nga xam ne AIC amaloon na ko ci.
First of all, fi ma dooree mooy ne the notion that UDP should not have contested the election because ki fa nekkoon NPP la loolu dama ko daaxa parce que loolu du sarta gi an electoral office ku fa nekk ku fa serve you serve for a term te sarta bi wax na ne du fekkee ne dara xew na loo xam ne tax na sa temps bi mënuloo ko jeexale be it whether you are demise or da nga feebar te mënuloo liggéey or da nga tukki or something it needs to be filled so it needs to be filled with people ñoo xam ne waa réew mi lañ so what we did is what should be done and UDP being a party boo xam ne dafa entrenched throughout the country so there is no way that there would be a contest anywhere boo xam ne UDP du ko contest so we contested it because we should contest it aside from that bala election bi well for us it's normal UDP have been contesting by elections contesting elections of recent we contested an election in the same region the Masembe by-election. So it's no new story to us, waaye lu ci nekk rek dugg nañ ci with the notion ne we will campaign and try to win, why when we were going also there are a lot of things yoo xam ne ñu ngi ñaaw si suñ politique bi. Political terrain, level of consciousness of the people, pour xam li tax ñu war a bokk ci politique, pour xam lu tax ñu war a sànni karta, looking at, what you should look at that would make you to vote, there are a lot of things that are not this thing, for us, we are trying to make sure you educate nit ñi ñu gën a xam ne sooy support a party or if you are supporting a candidate to vote for, it shouldn't be based on issues like we belong to the same region, issues like we belong to the same tribe, we speak the same language, it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be ne dama war a sànni parce que the authorities dañ ma threaten or dañ threaten chief bi fa nekka ne su fekkee ne sànni wuñ karta for their candidate chief dinañ ko daaxa then the chief suma mbokk la or something like that or the alkali and stuff. It shouldn't be based on that.
So dafa am ci election bi.
Well, not even this. That will have been happening here. Man lima bëgg a wax ne rek Gambia we are into election. Foog ñu dem si election si. Foog ñu sànni karta, foog ñu politique. Waaye suñ politique bi dafa tilim. ñu ngi ci ñun nag duñ dellu gannaaw. We would keep on, participating because through participation, dina tax ñu am avenues like this to talk to people about what should be and what should not be, so probably someday, we would have sanity, in our politics. The playing field will be very level. That if people are going to cast their vote, it will be based on principles and policies, not on tribes and stuff. ba pare ñu xam ne tamit suñ ne nguur we are here soo gisee ñuy ne diw is the governor of the region loi ak sarta moo tax nga nekk governor ba pare yow governor nga for everybody in as much as the president moo la appoint waaye liggéey bi wax nañ ne sarta bu tax ñun ñëpp ñu war la respect as a governor of the region in as much as we don't belong to the same party sarta boobu moo ne yow waruloo participate openly into politics, you understand? And then we are seeing that happening, and we saw that happening carrément in Kaiaf, in Kaiaf. The governor was all out open, going with the campaign team of NPP, say politics, say campaign B. So the ministers, they were there. We shake hands, we know them, we know each other. We shake hands, oh, hello. So you come to the ground, you come politicking. Yes, yes. They tell you in your eyes, yes, yes, we are here. Back here. No, in our state vehicles and stuff, Lolo is not right. We won't argue, we won't fight, we won't insult you, but it's just wrong. So things like that, ñu ngi try pour politique bi mu mun a sanitize so that it will not be seen that way, So things like that happened. But even though we went, we try to do what should be done, contest, until the results were out that we lose. As much as we are not happy with things that had happened, but ñu ngi am yaakaar ne, going towards the presidential elections, we would be able to rectify a lot of things. We would be able to, teach a lot of those people who are even in the system, people of authority, pour ñu xam seen taxawaay, si mbir bi, yeah.
Okay. So ban lesson nga si jàng tey ci biir election because of bii mooy sa first mun naa wax election as a campaign manager bu UDP nga dem nga ñàkk ko noo ko jëlee si ndax loolu du am lu mu def si yow because of ñu ngi 2026 already te December dañu demaat another election mu presidential election ban jàngat nga ci am because am na ñu bari tam ñu ko analyser itam ne UDP politically lu tax ñu ne waruñu woon a contest xam nañ ne legally it is right pour any vacancy bu election amee ku bëgg any party wala anybody koo xam ne am nga di requirements pour nga war a mën a taxaw pour nga taxaw but like li ñu doon ne politically boo xoolee waroon naa nekk strategy because since yéen after the election ñu bëri dañu wax ne NPP dañ jël rek what is theirs maanaam dañ jël loo xam ne ñu ñoo ko moomoon knowing that xam ne ñoom ñoo moomoon foofu like pour ngeen bañ a dem contest ak ñoom ngeen ñàkka tey jii ndax loolu du am lu mu def ci seen supporters yi ndax du def ci yow tamit personally as a campaign manager loolu lan la nekk di def.
No, for me that's normal. loolu ñàkka contest bu daw res la to us. For us it was all good. Okay. Because jox nañu an avenue to be able to this time around have good reception in villages yoo xam ne previously we were not being received there. So suñ contested on this one, we would not have known ne mun nañoo am reception there, which means suñ message bi ñu ngi koo dégga. I will tell you a village like Sare Samba, UDP have never had a meeting there. duñu doon receive sax, but it was very receptive for us there. The Njolofen area, comme li ma wax nii gisuma ne it was based on any principle ne duñ support UDP or something, or they won't even listen to UDP, because all the time, tribal card bi mooy play on those people at those areas, you understand? Waaye liñ jàng si affaire gi mooy ne the people are trying to realize ne loolu waxi kese la, it doesn't hold water, you understand? So the fact that we have good reception and we have people among those people who are willing to be part of the party now was very good. So the contest was just good. Bepere, tahna you have a base for us like Kaiaf. We went in there with our own strategy. While contesting the strategy that we used is not the right one. So which means we need to change it. We need to change it. So if we have not done the contest, duñ mëna xam lolu. Té so gisé mu gëna important ci ñun li, Kaiaf by ward election is very important. But the bigger election that is coming is more key to us. Understand? So it will give us a very strong footing in our preparation for the 2026 presidential election. So I think it was all good, honestly.
Okay.
And I had interviews even before the cast of the vote, to say, I mean, in as much as I want to win the election there, but win or without winning, what I have seen during the process, I mean, it's a preparation for me, yeah.
So it was fair. The election was fair.
If it was fair, no. I mean, I'm fairness because I said something where the governor of the region would come with the chiefs and go and even threaten an alcalo. Now you see, gis nga dégg nga ne barke demba daaxa nañ alcalo bi in Foni, te yow nga bàyyi sa jabar mu ngi receive waa UDP yi fii. If you don't mind dañoo lu tax nga allow leen ñu meeting fii sax, things like that. So xam nga loolu you wouldn't call that fair. The governor himself in the first place should not be in that campaign. The state ministers should not have been at the campaign. So ko seetloo at that area it's not fair. Li ci fair rek mooy ne with that of the IEC, yeah, the ballots, the agents were there, everything was transparent. Nit ñi cast nañ seen vote bi, the counting was very transparent, and that is very open. And then, yeah, the people who voted for NPP, yeah, voted for NPP. The majority voted for NPP. In as much as, there are a lot of dubious things yoo xam ne, suspect nañ ne happen nañ foofu, we should not have. But I mean, if that is the way they feel they could do just to win, they would win. But is that healthy for our democracy? Ndax loolu dina sustain, it won't backfire. That's the way I think. Yaa ngi bëgg alal, nga bëgg a shortcut, whether you gonna rob to just to get that alal. Am nga alal bi. Why? What is the route that you have taken pour nga am alal boobu? Am na ñoo xam ne they care less. They would do they just want to have that wealth. But people like me, duma ko def. Man suma conscience bi allahuma pour mu def loolu. Xam naa su waxtaan bi yaatoo sax. You will know. I will say, among other reasons. Looloo tax sax ma génn in NPP.
waaw dinañ ñëw si loolu si am naa ci kanam bu ñu laalee lii ba pare